I was 19 when I found out I was pregnant. I felt like it was the end of the world, literally. It was awful. Right at that moment, the second I found out, it was awful. So I waited to tell Steven, and he had a hard time with it. At first, it was one of those things, ton of bricks. He wasn't rude, you could just tell it was too much. You know, it was a huge thing. I mean, we were just 19, we were partying, we didn't want, this is the last thing we wanted. We were really irresponsible. We sat down and I basically told him just go away for a week. I told him to go and talk to his parents, talk to his family, and based on how he felt, make a decision. I didn't want to be part of his decision. Like, I'm a huge part, but I didn't want to influence him. I just told him to go and just don't text me, don't call me, just go away for a week. And it was so hard. I think that's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, especially just being pregnant and not knowing what was gonna happen was horrible. I needed to know right away so that I could know if we were gonna keep the baby or if I was gonna have to give her up. So I told him to just decide, and whatever decision he made was the decision. It's a huge choice. I think parenthood takes two people. Definitely for the kid to have the love it needs and the nurturing, and also to be provided for. You know, it's two parts. Someone has to nurture, somebody has to provide, and I just didn't feel like I could do that on my own. He came back, and after he talked to everybody, he just said that it was what he wanted when he thought about it. He couldn't imagine years from now knowing he'd given her up. He felt like it was something that he could do if we did it together. So we immediately started making the steps to make it happen. Looking back, I am definitely proud because of the changes we both made to get to where we are. Just imagining life without her is awful. Like, I think in a lot of ways, us coming together saved us. Pregnancy and having a baby is a situation that can make or break a person. You know, we got married, we worked really hard, and did everything we had to do to make it happen.